Spirit stories increase spiritual knowledge with the Yinyang characters.
Little Red Riding Hood Spirit Story Summary. The Spirit Story Little Red Riding Hood shows us how to overcome the unformed energy in a spirit with the journey of a young girl confronting dangers in the forest. Spirit Story Explanation in Little Red Riding Hood. The mother is represented by Little Red Riding Hood's caring mother, who sends her daughter with food to her grandmother, illustrating the act of forming knowledge through nurturing love. The hero is Little Red Riding Hood, as a formed knowledge structure, who assembles her courage and determination to visit her grandmother. The magician is the woodcutter, as knowledge breaking down, represented by his actions that dismantle the wolf's threat. The monster is the wolf, representing unformed energy, shown by the chaos he creates in his deceptive pursuit of Little Red Riding Hood. Overall yin-yang connection. Little Red Riding Hood's mother's guidance. Mother Yang Rising sets her on a path to deliver food, while Little Red Riding Hood's bravery, hero Yang, allows her to stand up against the wolf. Meanwhile, the woodcutter's intervention, magician Yin Rising, wisely dismantles the wolf's plot. And the wolf's darkness, monster Yin, embodies the chaotic threat that must be overcome. The four classic characters, Mother, Yang Rising, Spring, Little Red Riding Hood's mother as energy-forming knowledge, is shown by sending Little Red Riding Hood with food and instructions, creating a sense of purpose and love. Hero, Yang Summer, Little Red Riding Hood as a formed knowledge structure, is shown by confidently setting off on her journey to visit her grandmother despite the warnings. Magician, Yin Rising Autumn, the woodcutter, as knowledge breaking down, is shown by cutting the wolf open to save Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother, rendering the wolf harmless. Monster Yin Winter, the wolf as unformed energy, is shown by his deceitful behavior and the danger he poses to Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother. Little Red Riding Hood Spirit Story. Little Red Riding Hood leaves her cozy home after her mother prepares her for a journey. She carries her basket through the enchanting woods, marking the beginning of her adventure. Her mother, embodying energy-forming knowledge, equips her daughter with food and advice for the journey ahead. Little Red Riding Hood, a formed knowledge structure, steps confidently into the woods, ready to visit her grandmother. The path through the woods, as knowledge breaking down, presents challenges and distractions as she walks. The uncertainty of the woods as unformed energy holds looming danger, embodied by the big bad wolf. Her mother's preparation equips her for her journey, representing a rising yang energy. Little Red's bravery, a heroic yang, drives her forward into potential danger. The woods pose challenges, a breaking down yin energy that must be navigated. The chaotic unknown of the wolf, a monstrous yin, represents the danger she must confront. Little Red Riding Hood Spirit Story, Scene 2, The Wolf's Deception. Little Red Riding Hood meets the wolf on the path, who pretends to be friendly. The wolf plots to reach her grandmother's house first. Mother, Yang Rising. The cheerful conversation between Little Red Riding Hood and the wolf as energy-forming knowledge. This is shown by her openness in sharing her journey with him. Hero Yang. Little Red Riding Hood as a formed knowledge structure, showcasing her innocence and kindness as she interacts with the wolf. Magician, Yin Rising, the wolf's cunning words as knowledge breaking down, manipulating Little Red Riding Hood's trust and leading her away from her path. Monster, Yin, the wolf's true intent as unformed energy, shown by the malevolent threat he embodies, lurking just beneath his friendly facade. Yin-Yang connection. Little Red Riding Hood's trust, Mother Yang Rising, allows her to share her destination, while her innocence, Hero Yang, leaves her unaware of the danger approaching. Meanwhile, the wolf's deceptive charm, Magician Yin Rising, breaks down her defenses, revealing his malicious intent, while his true nature, Monster Yin, embodies the chaotic and dark threat she faces. Little Red Riding Hood Spirit Story, Scene 3, Disguise and Deception. The wolf disguises himself as grandmother. He questions Little Red Riding Hood as she approaches the bed, hiding his true intentions. Mother, Yang Rising. Grandmother's bed, a space of trust, is manipulated by the wolf. Hero, Yang. Little Red Riding Hood, a formed knowledge structure, shows curiosity. She approaches the bed despite the odd appearance of her grandmother. Magician, Yin Rising. The wolf's voice, knowledge breaking down, masquerades in grandmother's tone, attempting to break down Little Red's perception. Monster, Yin. The big bad wolf, unformed energy, shows danger in his disguise and intentions, representing the larger threat she must face. Yin-Yang connection. Grandmother's bed's trustworthiness, Mother Yang Rising, is subverted by the wolf. Little Red's clear curiosity, hero Yang, leads her to question her surroundings. The wolf's deceptive voice, magician Yin rising, influences her perception. The wolf's unformed evil, monster Yin, represents the threat she doesn't yet fully recognize. Little Red Riding Hood Spirit Story 4. The woodcutter bursts into the cottage just in time. He cuts open the wolf and rescues Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother. Proving his strength and courage, Mother Yang rising. The woodcutter's courage, as energy-forming knowledge, is shown by his decisive action to confront and rescue them. Hero Yang. The woodcutter, as a formed knowledge structure, is shown by successfully defeating the wolf and restoring peace. Magician Yin rising. The woodcutter's axe as knowledge breaking down is shown by dismantling the wolf's chaotic control over the situation. Monster Yin, the defeated wolf as unformed energy, is shown by the danger he once posed now being neutralized. Yinyang connection. The woodcutter's courage, Mother Yang rising, initiates the rescue effort. His effective action, Hero Yang, saves Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother. The woodcutter's axe, Magician Yin rising, breaks down the threat. And the defeated wolf, Monster Yin, no longer represents a threat, representing the overcome danger. Increase spiritual knowledge at TheSpiritStory.app.